All right, guys, I think it's obvious. WWE is hot-shotting Drew McIntyre in the main event scene, and this is all reminiscent of what they did with Roman Reigns years ago when he first evolved as a main event player. But if you guys didn't watch WWE RAW, Drew McIntyre did in fact beat Randy Orton, and we now know that Drew McIntyre will go on to Survivor Series as WWE Champion against Roman Reigns. Now, this is very important because after Drew McIntyre won the championship tonight on Raw, you got to pay attention to Survivor Series. Quick analysis. My name is Zango. This is Destination Pro Wrestling. But here's what I predict will happen. This is what I think should happen. WWE is going to be in a situation where Drew McIntyre will go on to lose against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, being the tribal chief, being the heel, will actually beat the shit out of Drew McIntyre, enough so where The Miz will be able to successfully cash in for the WWE Championship. This will keep the title picture fresh for WWE Raw. In fact, you could build a couple storylines. Going up until Royal Rumble, I believe Drew McIntyre, in front of a live audience, will in fact win the Royal Rumble. This time, when he wins the Royal Rumble, he will not compete for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, but in fact, he will compete against Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania. He will then go on to win the Universal Championship, and that will be best for business. I think there's a lot of potential there between Roman and Drew. Obviously, with COVID and everything that's going on, the likelihood of having The Rock at this year's WrestleMania would be very, very interesting, but also very unlikely. And I think this is the way that WWE could build Drew up as a top babyface. As far as The Miz goes, I think The Miz would eventually drop the WWE Championship to somebody like Bray Wyatt or Edge. Randy Orton could also be in the mix. There's a couple people on Raw where you can do that. So I think at the end of the day, Drew winning the WWE Championship tonight was great, but I think we're going to see a little bit of a hot potato, and that's actually okay with me. It keeps things fresh, and it keeps the storylines rolling, so I'm all for it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time.